Welcome, this is Calabria! His 37th birthday. After a month of speculation, Floyd Mayweather announcement that he will put his undefeated 45-0 record on the line in a fight against Maidana on May the 3rd. Now, it would be a third fight in the blockbuster 6-fight deal he signed with Showtime in 2013 and is worth more than $200 million. Now, Maidana was 30, put his name into the conversation for a Mayweather payday and was unanimous decision against Adrian Broner in December. Now, Maidana and Amir Khan were the expected finalists to fight Mayweather. This Monday, Mayweather announced the news Monday night, his Twitter, 4.7 million followers, just a few minutes ago. Now, the fight will be broadcast on Showtime pay-per-view, but the venue is still to be determined. See, Mayweather has fought the MGM Grand in his home in Las Vegas each of his 8 past trips in the ring. Speculation basically swirling that Mayweather will consider an alternative location like New York for the May bout to help draw in interest for the fight. Now, New York represents a challenge due to the tax consequences for fighters. But Showtime sports boss Stephen Espinosa said in December that New York City was definitely an option for one of these remaining fights. Quote, he wants each of his last fights to be huge, memorable events, said Espinosa. One way to do this is to switch out the venue. Marcos Maidana's last performance immediately brought him to my attention, said Mayweather in a press release announcing the fight. He's an extremely skilled fighter who brings knockout danger to the ring. So I think it's a great fight for me. He deserves the opportunity to see if he could do what 45 others have tried to do before him. Beat me! So Mayweather, he's in a top position. His destruction of top challenger Canelo Alvarez in a fight billed as, quote, the one, makes the promotion of any upcoming fights difficult. His fans will hesitate to plunk down the $75 for a high-def pay-per-view telecast. No one gives the opponent a chance. It's also a busy boxing season on pay-per-view, with one telecast a month between March and June, featured the sport's biggest stars. That includes Mayweather, Alvarez, Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto. There were only 4 boxing pay-per-view telecasts in all of 2013. Fans are going to have choice, they're going to have to choose which fight cards they want to buy here. So, Argentina might die is little known outside the big fight fans, and many are skeptical if he or anyone can hang in the ring with Mayweather. He's a problem that plagued the promotion for Mayweather's bout with Guerrero, which was first under, the Showtime Pact, and drew 1 million pay-per-view buys according to the network. But, Maidana won the WBA welterweight title when he beat the heavily favored Broner. But Maidana has 3 losses on his record against 35 wins, since turning up in Pro 2004. Now, Mayweather started the fight promotion early, with the poll asking his fans to choose his next opponent. Now, the poll drew more than 35,000 votes, with Khan receiving 57% of the tally, and Maidana with 43. But Mayweather went out on his own and chose Maidana! So, Mayweather has generated huge pay-per-view audiences for his bouts, regardless of the opponent. His past 8 fights nearly averaged 1.5 million pay-per-view buys, and only his fight against Ricky Hatton drew less than 1 million buys. The one was the highest grossing bout in history of boxing, with 150 million in pay-per-view sales and roughly 200 million from all revenue streams. Now, the fight earned Mayweather 80 million, pushed his career earnings to an estimated 360 mil. Now, Mayweather, he's received a guarantee of 32 mil for his Guerrero fight, and should see something similar for Maidana. Mayweather's record for 41.5 million guarantee, for the one was based on huge expectations. But unfortunately, Mayweather's upside will be based on his pay-per-view audience. He also no upside for Guerrero. But add 40 million to his payday against Alvarez, with massive pay-per-view. So, as he has done his split from Bob Arum and Top Rank in 2006, Mayweather will beat on himself by promoting the fight through Mayweather Promotions and cutting out the middleman. So, Golden Point Promotions, which represents Maidana, will go promote the bout. Expect Money Mayweather to keep winning in and outside the ring.